Hey guys, welcome back to All Booked Book Reviews. We are here with our 5th Christmas Book-a-thon review, and this particular book was really a last-minute selection for me. I'm really excited to share this one with you. So let's go ahead and get into it, shall we? O Come All Ye Faithful is written by Faith Bloom, and Faith has written several books. I'm just going to name a few here. She has The Hymns of the West, which is a 5-book series, and Tales from the East, which I didn't think about that when I picked those out, but yeah, West and East going on. That's kind of cool, which is also a 5-book series. And Christ Arose, A Tomb's Tale. This one I did read, and it was so good. O Come All Ye Faithful was published November of 2018. There are 72 pages, 5 stories, so we're looking at about 14 pages per story, and the reading time is 1 hour and 41 minutes. When it comes to genres, we can fit this into holiday fiction and Christmas fiction, Christian fiction, short stories, historical fiction, which includes World War I, contemporary, and we're also going to throw some suspense in there. Very mild suspense, but yeah, we're going to toss that one in there too. Alrighty, and here is the synopsis, and just let you know it is a little lengthy, so bear with me. O come all ye faithful. Edwin wanted to be home, but instead he crouched in a trench. The English on one side of no man's land, and Germans on the other. What a way to spend Christmas. Could anything make it better? Peace on earth. Emmy and Elena are estranged sisters, torn apart by an old boyfriend 5 years earlier. Will they survive a night in the same hotel room after a blizzard forces them together, or will peace on earth go out the window? Silent Night. Christmas decorating had never gone this wrong. Jenna had just started when a crazy, gun-waving woman walks right in the front door and ties her up in her own Christmas lights. Will Jenna even see her family this Christmas? The gift goes on. 4 friends and a year to reflect on. The year had been good for Carletta, but Priscilla, Remus, and Newton all had at least one trial through the year. A mysterious giver the previous year had helped them all out, though. What would this year's gifts bring? Oh, Christmas tree. Gareth loves Christmas, but more than that, he loves Christmas tree hunting. As the family prepares for their annual trip, Gareth can barely contain his excitement. But what are all the spray bottles for? Okay, so it's review time. So like we did in, not the previous review, but the one before that, Behold, I went ahead and just did individual stories. I'm going to do the same thing with this one because there's only 5 stories and they're pretty short, and yeah, again, my review will kind of be a little bit on the vague side because if I were to go into every bit of each story, I would basically be giving it away. The synopsis, you probably already have a really good idea about what the story is about. So anyway, let's go ahead and get started. First story is O Come All Ye Faithful. And I want to start out by saying I love how each title is a Christmas song. I just thought that was really clever. I liked it. Okay, so this one here is my absolute favorite. I started reading this in the middle of the night when I really shouldn't start a book that late, and I was hooked. I loved it, just everything about it. This is kind of a common story, the World War I, about how, I don't want to go into it all, but it's kind of common. So I had heard of it before, but just the writing of it, it was just really fun, and you could not have asked for a better start. Okay, second story, Peace on Earth. This one was longer, which I wasn't expecting a longer one because I was like, ooh, let's go ahead and knock all these out, 2 sisters who hadn't spoken in years because of some past issue, and so like the synopsis said, they're forced to share a hotel. So you can just imagine what happens with that. But it had a good lesson of, communication is important. You need to work out your differences. So I like that. The gospel was shared. This is very much Christian fiction. There's only 2 things I didn't like about this story. The main one is I had the worst time keeping the two sisters, Emmy and Elena, keeping them separate. I could not for the life of me remember who was who. So that really, it did take away from the story because I had to keep thinking, okay, now who is that? I had to go back and for the first chapter and try to get like hints to, who this person was. So that was difficult and it really messed up with my reading pleasure. And the only other thing I didn't like, the ending, it was satisfying, but in the same breath, it was just kind of abrupt, and it kind of read like an epilogue, how, everything's kind of summed up, like this happened, and the end. It kind of felt like that's me. And the third story, see, I told you we'd buzz through these. Silent Night. This is my second favorite. This one was so unique. Like, I don't think I've ever read a Christmas setting like this. This is where the suspense comes in because there's just the tiniest little bit where you're like, I don't know how this is going to work out. It was just so different. And it also had a really good lesson of just being compassionate toward other people. You never know what someone else is going through. I did kind of question Jenna's, her level-headedness was just perfect. I don't think I would have handled that as well. So mad props. Fourth story, The Gift Goes On. When I started reading this, I really thought this was a sequel or a spinoff or something. There was another book or story connected to this one because I felt like I was dumped in the middle of the story and I was missing a lot of information. It might have been me, I don't know, but I kind of had trouble getting into it. Now, once like the gifts were being exchanged, like it was fun. Each gift got more elaborate, so that was kind of cool. It had some awe moments in it, so that was cute. The part about, like I read earlier, the giver from last year, I had no idea who that was. That part was not explained at all, unless I missed it, I don't know. But that didn't feel explained and I wasn't sure what was going on. Lastly, the fifth story is Oh Christmas Tree. This was just a fun and cute conclusion to the whole book. Had very nice family themes and nothing serious, no drama, no antagonist or nothing like that. It was just fun Christmas tree hunting. So I think this particular story on this last one would really be good for younger readers too. I think they would enjoy it and get kind of a kick out of it too. I liked it. Not one of my favorites, but it was cute. My overall thoughts for the entire book, it was enjoyable. I really liked it. Two of them were amazing. Then there were some that were, not as amazing, but still pretty good. So yeah, it was not too bad. I feel like there was a little something for everyone to enjoy. So for my rating, I'm giving O Come All Ye Faithful 4 out of 5 stars. Would I reread it? I could see myself returning to this. I don't know if I would read every story in it. I would probably just like skim and, pick and choose different ones. But I could see myself coming back to this next year. If you like short stories, if you're looking for another Christmas book to add to your list, it's not too late to add to that, by the way. This would be a pretty good selection. If you like World War I settings, this was good. Contemporary and family drama, just little tips and everything in there. You might like this one. As for finding this, it is on Goodreads. Add it to your to-read list, which mine is ever growing. You can follow the author, check out all of her works because she has a blue million of them, which is fantastic. For purchasing this, it is available on Amazon, but I believe you can also buy a signed copy from her website. So it's right there. I have the link in the description if you want to do that. I hope you enjoyed this, and if O Come All Ye Faithful sounds like something that is up your alley, by all means, check it out. It was enjoyable, like I said. So our Christmas Book-a-thon will continue next with A Christmas Heist. Okay, so until then, happy reading.